Iguazu Falls, also spelled Iguazu Falls, is one of the largest and most awe-inspiring waterfalls in the world, located on the border between Argentina and Brazil. Its name, Iguazu, comes from the Guarani or Tupi indigenous languages, meaning big water, a fitting description of the massive cascade. The falls stretch over nearly 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles, and are made up of around 275 individual falls spread across the Parana Plateau. Indigenous significance. Before the arrival of European explorers, the area surrounding Iguazu Falls was inhabited by indigenous groups such as the Guarani and the Kaingang. For these tribes, the falls were both a spiritual and a practical part of their lives. Local legends told of a massive serpent spirit that lived in the falls, often associating the area with sacred rituals and a powerful connection to the natural world. The falls were considered both a source of awe and a warning, as the sheer power of the water symbolized nature's strength. European discovery. The first European to encounter the falls was Álvar Núñez Cabeza de Vaca, a Spanish explorer and conquistador. In 1541, during an expedition to explore the interior of South America, he and his team stumbled upon the Iguazu Falls. His first written descriptions of the falls were marvelously enthusiastic, although it would take centuries before the falls gained the international recognition they deserve. In the years following its discovery, the area remained relatively isolated, and the falls became part of the broader mission to explore and map South America. It wasn't until the early 20th century that the falls began to draw attention from the global community as an area of natural beauty. Modern significance. Today, Iguazu Falls is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most visited natural attractions in the world. The falls sit within two national parks, Iguazu National Park in Brazil and Iguazu National Park in Argentina, both of which protect the surrounding rainforests and wildlife. The falls are not only an ecological treasure, but also an important part of the region's economy, drawing millions of tourists annually. 10 amazing facts about Iguazu Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in the world, with a width of about 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles, Iguazu Falls is one of the largest waterfall systems on Earth. In terms of both height and width, it surpasses the Niagara Falls, though it is not as tall. The falls are actually taller than Victoria Falls in Africa, making them a true natural wonder. Over 275 individual falls, the Iguazu Falls system is made up of over 275 separate waterfalls, which vary in size, from the massive, thundering Garganta do Diabo, Devil's Throat, to smaller, gentler cascades. This immense number of waterfalls spreads across two countries, Argentina and Brazil, making it a shared natural wonder. The Devil's Throat, Garganta do Diabo. The Garganta do Diabo, Devil's Throat, is the largest and most powerful of the falls. Located on the border between Argentina and Brazil, it is a U-shaped chasm where the Iguazu River drops dramatically, creating a thunderous roar that can be heard from miles away. It's one of the most iconic parts of the entire waterfall system. The falls have incredible biodiversity. The surrounding Iguazu National Park and Iguazu National Park are rich in biodiversity. The lush subtropical rainforests that surround the falls are home to thousands of species of plants, animals, and birds. The region is known for its populations of jaguars, toucans, capuchin monkeys, and a wide variety of orchids, ferns, and trees. Birdwatchers can also spot the harpy eagle, one of the world's largest and most powerful eagles. Two countries, two views. The falls are located on the border between Argentina and Brazil, and both countries offer unique perspectives. The Brazilian side provides sweeping panoramic views, allowing visitors to take in the scale of the entire waterfall system. On the Argentine side, visitors can get closer to the falls and walk along elevated catwalks that provide a more intimate, immersive experience with the falls' mist and thunderous sound. UNESCO World Heritage Status. In 1984, Iguazu Falls was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a designation that recognizes the area's outstanding natural value. Both Iguazu National Park and Iguazu National Park are protected by this status, ensuring the preservation of the falls and the surrounding ecosystems for future generations. Powerful water flow. The volume of water that flows over the Iguazu Falls is staggering. On average, 1,750 cubic meters, about 46,000 gallons, of water cascade over the falls every second. The flow can increase dramatically during the rainy season, making the falls even more spectacular and powerful. The falls were a hidden gem. Despite being one of the most impressive natural wonders in the world, Iguazu Falls remained relatively unknown to most of the world until the early 20th century. In fact, the falls were not made widely accessible to tourists until the 1950s, when infrastructure improvements in both Argentina and Brazil allowed for easier access. Hydroelectric potential. The Iguazu River is a significant source of hydroelectric power, and the Itaipu Dam, located a few kilometers upstream from the falls, is one of the largest hydroelectric plants in the world. However, despite the presence of the dam, the falls themselves have remained largely untouched, with preservation efforts in place to protect the natural beauty of the falls. A symbol of natural beauty, Iguazu Falls is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful natural landmarks on Earth, often featured in travel documentaries and films. Its dramatic scenery has also been featured in major Hollywood movies such as The Mission, 1986, where the falls play a key role in the dramatic story of Spanish missionaries in South America. Conclusion: Iguazu Falls is an awe-inspiring natural wonder that draws millions of visitors every year, captivated by its immense power, beauty, and the surrounding lush ecosystems. Whether viewed from the Brazilian side for a sweeping panorama or experienced up close on the Argentine side, Iguazu Falls offers a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The falls continue to inspire wonder and admiration, reminding us of the raw power of nature and the need to protect these extraordinary landscapes for future generations.